Welcome back to the Cooler Hamilton channel. And I don't know why I said that. Oh, it's just because I'm bored. Ah, I broke my leg. Break on my leg.
No, it's every day. It's been every day. Oh, boy, that's why people support me.
It still takes about fucking 5 to 10 minutes.
Okay, it's been 5 or 10 minutes.
I'm telling you, it's not hitting me. I was in there talking to Jason about it. Look at me, stop. Hey, I don't know fuck you anymore, seriously. Look at me. Patty?
You know, you sit there and say,
Oh yeah, I
I
forgot
don't
to
want
change the
Thursday,
map,
then
so
tomorrow it's the
give
same
me.
shit out there.
I'm gonna just
I
do
don't like
challenge
seeing
instead,
shit like
try to
that
get
for
a
days and days
get
and
a
days.
few people stuff.
You know how I am, it
But
drives me crazy because
I'm
if I start
not
seeing roaches because of shit
whatever
like
you
that,
want to call me
I will
good at
flip my
challenges.
lid. Because I went down to the office on
I have
dating
to go
today
back.
about how fucking nasty his apartment is. And me and him got into it. And I told him just how it was. I said, you know what, Danny? I sit here and I try to help you and you take advantage of me. I said, this is bullshit. Because I was sitting there, because I owe Kelly $10 because she let me borrow $10 when she took me to work that one day because I didn't have any cigarettes or no money. And I was texting Kelly because Kelly was coming by here and get $10.
Am I in that? I was borrowing.
And she said she texted me after you did. And so I was texting, and then I was texting Miss Dan so I can go ahead and get that out of the way because I owe Miss Dan. And I wanted to make sure she got paid. You know, I didn't want her to have to wait till Tuesday because the banks are closed on Monday. I wanted to go ahead and get it over with so she got her money. And she knew that I was going to pay her anyways, you know, because she even told me that it could have been another day because she knew I was sick with the stomach
Like
bug.
you said, though, at least you got to pay. You know, she knows that you paid her and everything. And if you need help again, she'll help you.
So Danny sit there and said, are you going to do anything today? I said, Danny, every day that I'm here, I do stuff. I said, I can't help it, you're so lazy that, it, gets so bad in here. I said, it's awful when roaches are crawling on the ceiling, Danny, in daylight and on your carpet.
That's what it's about.
I said, this is ridiculous. I said, I'm trying to help you. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. And then he's talking, I was like, did you get your flu pills filled from the hospital when you went to the hospital Monday? No. The pharmacy was closed. I said, Danny, just because you go to one pharmacy doesn't mean that you couldn't have took that prescription to Walgreens and got it filled and started taking it. He's pissed off because they didn't admit him in the hospital. I said, Danny, they probably didn't think, well, they admitted me in the hospital last time when I had flu. I said, Danny,
I barely
the
made that.
hospital probably was overcrowded and didn't have room for you and didn't think that you needed to be hospitalized just because of fluid in your stomach when you can take a fluid pill and get rid of that fluid. I said they're not going to hospitalize you. Oh, they did last time. All they had to do was stick a needle in and drain it. I said, Danny, I like how you think you know everything. I said, I'm getting tired of that. I'm sitting here and you keep on telling me to shut up.
He
And
tells you to shut up.
shut up. Oh shit, shut up. You don't know. I said, Danny, no, I'm telling you right now.
See, look.
I said, you tell me shut up, and I'm leaving.
Hey.
I don't
This
know
is
where
what
the
I like
section is.
No, I don't like nobody telling me shut up.
I know,
And I'm sitting here
Jackson.
trying to explain
Look.
something.
Come on, mate. Hey. Look. Hey. I know you're upset. You tell me that story to get you more fired up. Look. Hey. We on the same side though, right? That's something we'll forget, especially now.
It's like I told Danny. I was like, Danny, I do go to school, and I do know that if you would have started your flu pills, that, because the same day that Danny went to the emergency room, Betty did too, because she had fluid. I mean, as soon as she came out of nurse home, she was full of fluid. Betty weighed 279 pounds on Monday. Today she weighed 259 pounds.
God.
That's how much fluid that was on her. They did not admit her. They upped her fluid pill, and she pees like crazy, and that fluid's going down. I said, Danny, I take care of another lady that I've taken care of for over 3 years, and she had fluid on her, and she weighed 279 pounds, and she dropped down to 259 pounds from Monday to today. So do not tell me that they need to admit you just because you have fluid on your belly.
What if you want to be admitted to? Is you like one of them people that, like,
He thinks that you go to the
constantly?
hospital that they're supposed to admit you. So he got pissed off and left because he said, hell with that hospital. They didn't even admit me, and they should have admit me, took that fluid out my stomach.
He's one of them people like, there's a thing, there's a term for it.
I said,
Moochers or something like that.
I said, Danny, I was like, it's all about your insurance. So he goes, well, I've got good insurance. I said, Danny, that does not matter. If the doctor that seen you thought that you were in that bad a shape, they would have admitted you. I said, but if they can fix the problem at home, they're not going to admit you in the hospital. For what? That's costing insurance more money. I said, Danny, I like how you, I was like, Danny, I like how you think you know everything. I said, if you be quiet and then he's like, I was like, diabetic, because he's a diabetic now that he got sick. I said, Danny, things happen. You can be fine one day and be a diabetic the next. I said, things happen. I ain't no diabetic. I ain't no diabetic. I said, Danny, they would not put you on insulin if they didn't think you was a diabetic.
He's on insulin and he thinks he's not a diabetic.
Yeah. Because where he just, nobody in his family's a diabetic, and he's a diabetic, and he said, he's like, oh, they always say big people, diabetics and all that. I said, Danny, 9 times out of 10, heavier people become diabetic. And I was like, I'm not saying every big person is a diabetic, but most of the time when you are overweight, you become a diabetic when you get older. That is a proven fact. That is in my medical book. It's in my medical book. I was like, Danny, just because nobody is in your family is a diabetic does not mean that you're not going to become one. I'm hypoglycemic, and nobody in my immediate family has low sugar. Nobody. But I am. I said, Danny, it just don't matter. I said, I'm not saying every big person is a diabetic, but 9 times out of 10, if you are overweight, you become a diabetic some point in your life. Or a borderline diabetic where you don't have to take any medicine or anything.
Well, that's what that doctor used to show on TV all the time, talking about obesity.
I beat this.
Dakota's grandfather and Dakota's uncle is a diabetic. That's on Dakota's dad's side of the family. And, I mean, but Dakota can take after my side and not even be a diabetic. Look, he takes being like skinny from my side.
And I want to see what this next challenge is.
But I got so mad. I said, Danny, I'll see you Monday. You draw me nuts. And I went to the office on it. I said, it's ridiculous. I was like, when there's cockroaches all over the floors and you're having to swat them off your legs because they crawl up your legs, I said, that's ridiculous.
They got you?
Yeah.
Okay. It's so clean. It's so clean when I'm not working on here, you know what I'm saying? These even up.
That's part of the fibromyalgia, that cancer, space, itis, paralyzed, chemo, paralysis, paralyzes both legs, paralyzes it,
Paraplegic.
paralyzes it,
That was me,
and the other one is quadriplegic, and then cardio. Okay, is this flat paralyzer in the position on the side of the body? So that would be this one. Oh, I had it marked out. I had it marked out, but I wanted to make sure. What is the name of the paralyzer that result in partial total loss of the movement in the limbs or torso? And that is a quad, I think. Paralyzed with all four extremities. I wonder, yeah, quadra, yeah. Because quad means four. I don't need you to tell me I know because I
I
already know.
that's trying to say, and I agree with it. Just talking.
Paralyzed, quadriplegic, paraplegic. And see if I can see them in the, there's so many different things for paralyzation. Paralyzed. Incomplete injury means that a person has some function below the level of injury. Complete injury means they have total blood level. And spinal cord injury, and then hamstring, and then your ACL tendon. Okay. Now, range of motion testing is a diagnostic procedure to evaluate joint mobility and muscle strength. Okay. This is a condition that occurs when there is a lack of muscle coordination during voluntary movement.
Bye.
I think that's